Hey, we are St. Elmo's Fire. I wanted to do a bit of a life update video for you about what's been going on with me, so I'll start with the biggest news. So I wanted to clarify a little bit about why I was doing a video about stress last week. A lot of the reason I was stressed at the time is I was up for a promotion, and I got it. I am now the lead of the children's department at my local Barnes & Noble, and also the community relations specialist, which is pretty exciting. For those who do know me, they might be a little surprised that I took a children's lead position. I am not the most kid-centric of people. The only babies I can foresee myself having are of the fur variety, and most likely going to be canine type. But actually it's a really cool job. A lot of the kids that we have there are super excited about reading, and so they're the types of kids that I would want to be around. The coolest part of my job is the community relations specialist part. Basically what I do is I get to reach out to schools and other nonprofits and work with them to do fundraisers through the store. It's really nice because I'm learning how to build professional relationships and support these other causes that I really believe in, and so for the first time I'm getting like real actual adult job skills as opposed to just like cashier and customer service things, which I've been doing for 10 years anyway. But it has been very stressful. The job became official this week, but I did a 2-week trial run of the job. It's been a little tough. Because it's a lot more responsibility than I had before. You know, times are tough, we aren't as well staffed as we'd like to be, and so a lot of the stuff that I end up doing is stuff that my staff would do if I still had a staff, and trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be, when I'm supposed to be there, what I'm supposed to be doing at any given moment. So one of the things that I've had to learn in this position is how to ask for help. And it's not something that I want to learn how to do, but it's something that I'm kind of being forced to learn how to do. And I think that might have something to do with the Midwestern work mentality of, you know, do your job, do it well. If you don't know how to do it, figure it out, or you won't have a job anymore. In this position, and I think a lot of it is being in California, they want you to talk about it. If you're struggling, they want you to ask for help. They don't want you to toil and figure it out. They want you to ask, to say, look, I'm struggling and please help me. And I think for most normal, well-adjusted people, that is not an unreasonable expectation. For me, that has been the worst and most agonizing part of this transition. I don't know why I'm so afraid of asking for help. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I feel that if I cannot do it all myself, then I am failing. That's a really nasty feeling. For example, like I had a ton of projects that had to get done. I had to change all of the displays in the kids and teens department, and I had like 2 overnight shifts to do it, and it didn't get done because I didn't know where the product was, and I was, you know, kind of floundering a little bit. And so someone ended up having to do some of that work for me without me asking or directing, and then I felt guilty because even though I'd been working my butt off and trying to figure all this out, I felt like I hadn't done enough, and that inconvenienced someone else. And so I felt really bad about that. And it's really stupid because like I feel like if I have to ask someone else to help me out, then I am inconveniencing them, and I am going to make them upset with me or feel like they're being taken advantage of. Even though if the roles were reversed, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, would you mind doing this for me? I'm doing all these other things, and if you could take this off my plate, it would help me immensely. I wouldn't blink. I'd be like, of course, I would love to help you out. So why I cannot extend that same courtesy to myself? And it's a good thing for me. It's a good thing to learn in general. It's just hard and painful, as all change is. It's kind of been my motto in life, is that people who say that they enjoy change are mistaken. They enjoy the results of the change, but nobody enjoys the process. I am very certain that I will enjoy the results, it's just that the process hurts a lot. In other exciting news, I sent in my first query letter, which is very cool and very scary for my novel, my vampire novel. I've actually sent in 2, and so I am expecting rejection within the next 4 to 6 weeks. No, I'm trying to be really positive about it, but also being realistic, because I know when I get the first rejection letter, it's just gonna crush me for a day. And that's okay, and that it's part of the process. I've talked to a lot of different authors, and they're like, look, you can't let it slow you down, and you know, you need to wake up every morning and say, why wouldn't someone want to publish my book or read my book? I put it off for a really, really long time because the book's been essentially done since June. I just sent one in at the end of August and the other last week. Here's hoping. I'll keep you posted. So yeah, new and exciting changes coming down the pipeline. Ah! Side note, congratulations, Amy. I'm so excited for you. I hope you get used to the questions about the when and the where, because you'll be getting them for quite a while, you know, until you have an answer. But don't worry, after that you will get more questions, such as, what are your colors? What are your flowers? What are you serving? How many people are you gonna have? All sorts of fun things to look forward to. But in all honesty, I had a really great experience with my wedding, and I hope you do too. So congratulations to both of you, and I'll see you guys next week.